Happy Friday, Mountain Movers. The question I want to pose to you this week: what do you do to calm yourself down when things get really stressful? And I started reflecting on this week because ever since we came back from family vacation, I feel like my stress level kept getting higher and higher and higher, and I wasn't able to catch my breath. I wasn't getting caught up on work and personal stuff, and it kept piling up. So it made me stop and reflect on, what do I need to do? So hopefully these nuggets can help you if you're in a stressful season or you're about to be in a stressful season. The first thing is pray and meditate. So prayer, we know there's power in prayer and we know the effectiveness of this, but we tend to put God on the shelf after the beginning of the day and don't take him back off the shelf till the end of the day. That's not the way the relationship with God is supposed to be. So in the middle of that stress, that's a great time to talk to him. Take 30 seconds, a minute on your drive, at your desk, on the job site, wherever the case may be. Just take a moment to talk to him. Then the other thing I've been doing lately is meditation. So 10 to 15 minutes of quiet time with good breathing and just really quieting my mind. That really calms things down. And that leads into the next one of slowing the moment down. And the best way you can slow the moment down is focus on your breathing. And so you could do box breathing. You breathe in for 4, you hold for 4, you let out for 4, you keep it out for 4. And you do that a few times, and it scientifically brings your heart rate down and creates and establishes some calm. The one I've been doing lately is breathing in for 3 seconds and then breathing out for 6 seconds. And it really works through your lungs and just calms you down quickly. So I would work on that. Another item is shrinking the problem. So when things start building up, we get a little frantic. We want to work on everything. And when we try to work on everything, we really get ineffective and those mistakes start happening. So ask yourself, what is the next right thing to do? And then do that. And then the next thing, and then do that. And if you consistently work through those motions, you're going to get yourself out of that stress mode and more into calm. And just remember, if you're leading people or if you got coworkers or family members, remember that calm breeds calm. So just being mindful of how you're reacting to stress, because the opposite is true too. Chaos breeds chaos. Anger breeds anger. Try to have a calm demeanor and do these things and be mindful of how you're presenting yourself when adversity strikes. And then the other thing I wanted to share this week was rubber balls versus glass balls. And the rubber balls are the things that you can drop and it'll bounce back, like meetings, emails, that missed workout. And then versus glass balls are like friends, appointments, interactions with your kid and spouse, that when you drop them, it might have a lasting impact. So I would recommend you categorize your rubber balls versus your glass balls. What things can drop that'll inevitably bounce back? You miss an email or miss a text, that's going to be okay. But if you miss your kid's sport or doctor's appointment, or that stress causes you to lash out at a family member or kiddo, that might have a lasting impact. So, and I know for me, I've chased rubber balls a lot, not being mindful of the glass balls, and sometimes I get that twisted in my head. So know the difference between the two and really be mindful of that, and that should help in your stressful season of life. Finish strong, and I hope you have an awesome weekend.